Yeah, I am. It's been a bit. Hello, chat. Welcome to a very awesome stream yet again. I'm just gonna play the video game. Alright, you guys can say hello now.
Hello.
Howdy there.
It may or may not
I'm only
have
been
been a
for a
month.
bit, but
Yeah, it's been a month. My bad, everybody. School's been a bitch. And I don't know, like taxes or something. Welcome to the stream. We are playing the 1,000-Year Door, which it has been longer than a month since we've done that. How are you two doing, specifically?
busy.
Yeah, sounds about right.
The less said, the better. Let's switch topic.
Okay, awesome. So, last time in the 1,000-Year Door, I was sick, which was so long ago, unbelievably long ago. This time, I'm just having pollen allergies, but, you know, what are you gonna do? If I remember correctly, we have to get shot out of a cannon. You know, just normal things, so let's go do that. Let's get shot out of a cannon. Anyway. When do you guys finish school?
The 13th of May, I believe.
13th of May?
Or the
Okay,
15th.
same here, same here. I moved back the 13th, I think, because the last day I have an exam. My teacher, she thought it'd be so awesome to move it from one of the first days we could possibly take an exam to the last day we could take an exam. So, I have to stay here longer than I would like. How about you, Tilia?
I moved back the 3rd.
That's good, that's good. Oh, you're done early.
Yeah, but it means I gotta finish everything up pretty much by this weekend, and I have a lot of shit to finish up.
Well, I mean, that's a little unfortunate, but honestly, I'd kind of rather do that. It's like, I want to get out of here. I want.
You're telling me!
Yeah, I want to leave. Oh, right, yeah. You could fall in the water. Anyway, yeah, there's that. God, I hate school. Yeah, once we get back, we need to plan something. Like, I want to do something that...
Not to interrupt, but I'm just wondering about the game you're playing right now. You think the Switch 2 is going to optimize this game specifically so it goes at 60 FPS? I would like that.
I'm not sure if it makes that big of a difference, all things considered, because it...
I mean, if the GameCube could do it back in 2004, I'm just saying. It's like the one thing that's holding me back from saying it's outright superior. One of the few things, actually. Probably another thing would be how the Pit of 1,000 Trials is significantly easier. That's also something of a downgrade, but other than that, like that and the 30 FPS are like the only things that's holding me back from saying this is like perfect. Because for the most part, it is perfect.
In the grand
I
scheme
love
of
how
things,
this looks.
in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter all that much. Guess everything I have.
To be. I'm not saying it's like an absolute deal breaker. Like I'd say the game's awful because of it, but like I can't say it doesn't bother me either.
You don't really notice it.
I do. I notice it like right now. I'm watching your stream.
I mean in terms of gameplay. Because like you know, different timings and shit like that. It is a notice when doing one attack, but that is it. And then in terms of like frame rate, it's not that bad, honestly.
I've never been the biggest stickler for graphics, you know that, but I actually do care for frame rate because I cannot stand 30 FPS anywhere.
I don't mind it. I've played a bunch of fighting games that were 30 FPS.
fighting games are probably different.
No.
Right?
No, they're not. In fact, arguably, they're worse.
Frame data is extremely important in fighting games.
It's probably...
I just said different. I didn't say better. I didn't say worth. I just said different.
Yeah, debatably, I should be more of a stickler because of it, but because of how the environment that I played these games in, I don't hold that much of an opinion on frame rate all that much, other than if it's 30 or 60, I don't really give a shit. As long as 30 is optimized well. If it is optimized for 30 frames per second and works very well at 30 frames per second, then I do not give a shit if it's 30 frames per second.
The style around Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I feel like that was made for 30 FPS. So for the most part, I don't mind it. I don't mind it there. Which kind of makes it all the more jarring how the Switch 2 advertises 60 FPS Breath of the Wild. That's a little freaky. Just that so many years I've been used to how it looks normally.
Really?
You know?
No, I guess so. I played like what games?
Oh, also the fast travel in this game. That is a huge plus. That's another thing.
Yeah. Also, this game is insanely difficult to emulate for no reason in particular.
Is it?
Yep.
I haven't heard that much.
Oh no, this game. Good luck emulating it. Good luck.
I mean, I can try.
No, the ROM is easy to get. The ROM is very easy to get.
I'm assuming it's running on Dolphin. That's the issue.
It's not even like for some reason the ROM causes so many graphical issues, glitches, and like other.
Let me check the wiki. Actually, they got a wiki compiling all this with updates.
Yeah, sure. Go look into it. But the game, it is like a 50-50 whether you get past the first area, and if you do, congrats, you can play the game. But once you get to the thwomp, there's this thwomp puzzle guy. Once you get there, your game may just crash. There are various points in the game where you'll just get soft locked because the game.
Alright, I'm checking the wiki right now. There used to be lots of issues regarding this game, but they fixed all but one as of today with the new updates.
That's good.
The one issue that still persists is PAL 60 reverting to 50 Hz. If the PAL version of the game has been set to run at 60 Hz, it may change back to 50 Hz for no reason. In order to avoid this issue, turn off the dual core setting.
Kind of annoying. Well, that can cause crashes too, which is annoying.
But at the same time, it's for the PAL version, so only Europeans have to deal with it.
Yeah, no, exactly. Alright, that's not bad, because it used to be that game didn't run well. It also has frame rate issues on Dolphin. That I know isn't fixed. Because I tried it recently. That shit does not like Dolphin. You have to have a very specific version of Dolphin.
Oh, wait, crap, no. I was looking at the problems issue regarding bugs and whatnot. But there's another section regarding stuff that is unavoidable if you have bad tech. It says if you have older graphics cards, this game is borderline unplayable.
That sounds about right. My graphic card isn't old, it's actually very new, which is very interesting why it just sometimes decides, yeah, I'm not gonna work. Hey Diewater, how's it going?
This game uses a feature known as bounding box, which Dolphin typically uses to shader storage buffer objects to emulate and whatnot. You need a decent or high graphics card in order to run this.
How the fuck do
if it's not emulated correctly, the game will show severe graphical images, glitches, and won't be playable to the finish.
Yep.
Wow.
This varies from graphics card to graphics card as well. So if you have a newer one, but it's like not the newest thing in the world, it will have different issues than an older one. Like brand new issues you have to deal with.
So the issues, they come from your graphics card and not anything running the ROM or Dolphin itself.
Yeah.
That makes sense then.
This game is almost impossible to emulate. In terms of like, you know. Oh my god.
Yeah,
so, Delia, how are your finals? Or do you even have finals? They're final projects, right?
Yeah.
How are those going? Okay. Yeah, that answers my question.
Yeah.
I want to beat up somebody.
Yeah.
What was it saying again? Oh yeah, one more
Anyways,
thing about the. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry to cut you off.
I gotta go now, so I'll see you guys later.
Alright,
Bye-bye.
see ya. Alright, you can continue. What's up, Diet Water?
One thing about the 30 FPS thing is that, like, back like 2-3-ish years ago, like in the comments of something regarding the Switch 1 or whatever, there was one guy saying 30 FPS, it doesn't matter because the human eye can only see 30 frames ever at a time. And it's like, what? What do you want about?
That's kind of dumb.
What are you talking about?
So you guys know my PE teacher got fired? I don't remember that. I'm sorry, it's been way too long, and I've been really busy. You're gonna have to...
Let's hear the goss.
You have to remind me about that one, because I don't remember.
Bill the deets.
Yeah, give Diet Water a second, they're typing.
Bill the T, as they say.
Oh, right, yeah, D button, not the X button. Ooh, yay! Did you want to stream?
I'm watching your YouTube playback.
Alright,
It's
cool.
behind by a few seconds, but I don't really
That's
mind
fine,
too
that's
much because I'm watching it muted.
I was pretty sure my teacher was caught taking pictures of the girls. Yeah, I remember that a little bit. Kind of crazy.
Like creep shots, or was he just taking pictures of
Definitely
them like
just creep
normally?
shots.
Damn. Why are you doing all that,
Yeah,
man?
I don't know, man. I was promptly fired and most likely arrested. Not where I want to be.
Man.
Welcome to the...
Remember how my elementary school principal was driving drunk and crashed into a house? I still think about that sometimes.
Dude, what was that? It's pinned somewhere. The plot thickened?
It was his birthday.
What do you mean the plot
It was-
thickened? Yeah, no, what was his last name? Because it's pinned somewhere in there.
Cook. Pronounced,
Oh,
it's spelled C-O-A-C-O-C-H.
It's
or
like
coach.
let bro
But it's pronounced cook.
let bro what no, what was he cooking? I remember this. I remember. That's crazy.
It was his birthday.
It was his birthday. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that.
It's funny.
It is
You
funny.
should laugh at that.
Okay, I'm gonna laugh at it. The plot thickens. How could this possibly get any worse? Dude, I am so fucking lost. I don't remember how to traverse this thing. Apparently the counselor was also doing the same fucking thing. Wow. What school do you go to? You need to get out. Oh, man. Ooh. Ugh. Okay, wonderful. I'm back here. My school is fucked. You can say that like 4 times in a row and we'd all agree. That is not a great situation to be in. Remember, kids, keep yourself safe. As if there are any children watching this channel. Yeah, no, I fucking hate myself. God damn it. J Series, hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. For those who, that's how my week's been. Well, my week's been just doing schoolwork and getting, that done, along with editing the next video. That video is supposed to come out in Feb, but thanks to school, it's coming out in May. How wonderful. It will be a much more simpler... You know about the gold bar method? You mean like to make gold? You mean like making gold? Or are you referring about this game? Because I don't really know much about this game, I just have fun. It's a good game. I should have just... I should have just jumped normally. Anyway, yeah, the next video is coming out soon. Probably early May, after May 13th, maybe, because that's when my finals are over. And then I'll be moving back home. Probably middle of May. That's most likely when it's coming out. But, knowing me, I'm probably gonna work on it when I should be studying. And I will post it when I can. The next video will be a Rivals of Ether video, the second one, be on the second one. And then immediately after that, we will probably be doing a Raccoon Sheep video if that game comes out. That's going to be a lot of fun. You can buy a gold bar for one in the sewer. You can gain a 20... Yeah, yes. I am aware of that. I am not doing that because I am lazy and was supposed to do it off stream. But I didn't because I haven't had time. And also, I tend to forget when I need to do stuff. I'm dumb as bricks, I swear to God. And when I do shit off stream, right? I tend to always forget to do shit off stream. So if you tell me, when I say, oh, I'm gonna do this off stream, I always forget. I am certain to forget it. Because I'm awesome. That's just how I roll. What else? What other things that I plan to... I want to stream Hyper Light Drifter. I really want to stream that game. It's been a bit since I've played it. That might be fun to play. Maybe also Earthbound, question mark. Or Mother 3, question mark. Those are good games. I just want to play games that I like. Again. Because I've been kind of... missing streaming, so we'll see. Maybe perhaps
you should play Paperboy. Actually,
Paperboy. Is that a game I would like?
Actually, you would probably, maybe.
Is this the right pipe? This is probably not the right.
You've heard of Paperboy, right? I assume
definitely heard of it. You can just slip into the gate to the left, you know. Yeah. I do. Not at all, actually. Anyway.
Paperboy, it's this game where you play as, for those who aren't aware, you play as a paperboy. You go around delivering newspapers around... yeah. That is like the perfect game to play on screen.
I'm good. I don't know how well that would do, actually. Spring jump power beam. Well...
Damn.
I'm not sure. Again, we'll see. Either I'm gonna play something extremely new, or I'm playing something that I've played before for the next game. Obviously, we're playing Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. That's a given. That's a given. I'm trying to think of what other games. I don't know. I'll think about it. Oh, my bad. I'm supposed to press the little button. Completely forgot. Anyway. Oh, I fucked it up. Yeah, we'll figure it out. most likely. I might ask for suggestions in my friend's Discord server. We'll see. And also, most likely, we'll be doing the Five Nights at Freddy's in real time stream. That's probably gonna happen over the summer. Whether or not I do it at 1 AM is up to me. But we will be doing the real-time stream eventually. That will be a nightmare, but you know. Are we fucking serious? I got fucking baited so hard. Alright, I should be making my resume right now. How do we find the last crystal star? We find it. That's how we find it. I'm so helpful.
What's up, guys?
Hey Shay, welcome to the stream.
Streaming? Sick.
I can't fucking see what that is. You know what? We're just gonna... Oh, it was a coin, and I couldn't see it. So that's a good question? Yeah, it's probably a good question. I'm not sure.
Black Rainbow 23 is streaming Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door Remake Part
Damn.
16. How many parts do you think until we're done?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Sick.
Hopefully not that many, though.
I'd imagine it'd end by like around 20.
20, yeah. Me too. Especially I don't
What's the
have that
next
much...
game after Paper Mario?
Well, we finished Deltarune, including the new parts, and then whatever game I fucking want. Or whatever, like, is
it
highly...
time to hop on the Monster Hunter?
No, that game is never
Monster
being
Hunter?
streamed.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. That game's a very high commitment game.
That game is never getting streamed. This is single player shit only. This is shit I want to do. But if a lot of people
I
suggest
mean, you can
it, I'll
play
do it.
Monster Hunter single player.
I don't want to play Monster Hunter.
Come on, man.
I really don't want
Join
to.
the addiction.
It's not even an
fair.
addiction. Like, I just don't want to. That sounds like high commitment, and I'm already have too much commitment going on.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like fighting these guys. Sweet. Now we can leave. Alright, we made it.
Oh.
To the bomb boot camp. No, I don't need you, Vivian. Have you played Link's Awakening? I have. It's a very good game.
Such a weird game.
Which version of Link's Awakening are you referring to?
I don't even remember which.
Because like
There's
there's like
multiple?
3 of them, aren't there? Yeah,
there-
there's 3.
There's 3 of them.
I remember playing the one where Link had like pink hair. Is that like...
That's a Link to the Past.
Okay, never mind. I'm confusing my games. Fuck, okay.
A Link to the Past is IMO the best 2D Link, Legend of Zelda game.
Yeah?
I heard it's either that or Link's Awakening GX.
Which one's GX?
GX is the original enhanced version of Link's Awakening, made
Oh,
for
Game Boy. I'm so
Color.
stupid. Okay,
There
yeah.
was Link's Awakening on Game Boy, GX on the Game Boy Color, and it's the color version with a couple of enhancements here and there. Many consider it to be the definitive version of the game. And then the Switch version, which I've heard is pretty good in its own
It's
right.
alright, yeah, it's alright.
I mean, it's just
One
Link Awakening,
thing
but
I
it's
don't
something to
really
respect.
like about the Switch version of Link's Awakening is that, like, they cock tease you with the perfect, like, imagery of Link you've seen probably in a long, long time. Because, like, there's this big cutscene, completely animated, of Link on this little boat and raft sailing.
Oh
to
my
the
god,
island.
yes, that one! Dude!
And Link
I
looks
saw
perfect
that,
there.
I'm like, why can't we have a fucking Legend of Zelda show?
Link
I
looks
swear.
perfect like that
Well,
in that design.
You
It
might
looked
be
gorgeous.
getting the Legend of Zelda show, but whether it's
Dude, we're not kidding.
We're not switching topic to that just yet. I want to talk about Link's Awakening.
Now, before we get on to that tangent,
Okay,
chat,
so
I have a request. Please, I am going to be putting something in the chat. Please vote in the on
the
straw
Rivals?
poll for the Rivals character you want to see next in a solo video about Rivals 1. I will be working on that eventually.
Shovel Knight.
Due to
Please,
popular demand, as the Rivals 1 Orcane video I made hit 1,000 views, which, I mean, it did a while ago, but I wanted to make another one, but regarding a different character. Yes, Jonah will be getting beat up again. You guys can continue what you were talking about.
As I was saying, for Link's Awakening, like, totally cock teased with the perfect Link design. He looks gorgeous in that one cutscene. And then the entire rest of the game is chibi. And not particularly... It's not bad chibi, but
It's funny.
What's
just
your
fun.
opinion
It's
on
completely
the...
serviceable. But, like,
Nor,
I don't
what's your
want completely
opinion on
serviceable
the-
when after you show me gorgeous perfection, like earlier in the cutscene. What gives?
I thought that was funny, to be, in all fairness.
No, that one was kind of funny. Like, it's just really good. And it's, you know what? Here's cartoon.
I mean, a cartoon isn't bad at all.
I'm not saying it's because it's a cartoon. I'm saying
We're not saying it's
like,
bad, but like they should, yeah.
Because like Wind Waker, that's also a cartoon, but I love how that one looks much more.
I love Wind Waker.
There's more to it than just being toony. Because like I see Link's Awakening as chibi. Because like I think there's supposed to be like 3D models of the game's sprites, and not the game's artwork. You know what I mean?
Because the actual artwork is like the one that was in like the intro, right?
The intro, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was
Well,
even like a
yeah.
model in the game's files about how an idealized Link would look. Like, but they scrapped
that would
it
be
after the
cool.
sprite thing.
Oh wait.
Right, I fucking hate this part of
It's
the
not
game.
like this part.
Anyways, you were asking me what I think of something else? I didn't hear you.
What is your opinion on the I believe it's called like it's the Zelda, it's the new one that's in like the same world as the new Link's Awakening.
Echoes of something?
Well, he
Echoes of something. Yes, that
My
one. What is your
guess
opinion on that one?
Nothing, because you didn't play it.
I can't
yeah,
have an
played
opinion
it.
on the game itself because I have not played it. But I do have an opinion on how it looks because I have seen trailers. It looks exactly the same as, at least
Yeah.
it looks almost exactly the same as Link's Awakening on Switch. Which I think
Guys, they made a female main character. We can't have that.
no. What I'm thinking of is that Ganon was completely nerfed because A Link Between Worlds was a 3DS title that was also
Oh yeah.
for the most part 2D, and it's like, despite the dinky graphics running on a 3DS, they tried their damnedest to make a more idealized Link, Zelda, Ganon, whatever have you. I'm going to post a design for Ganon between those two games, and I want you to tell me if something's a little off. Give me a second.
All right, let's see it.
Oh shit, I'll tap the chat. Yeah.
Alright, this is the model for Ganon in Link Between Worlds.
Alright, well, he's not here.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty sure what actually
This
happens
is the model
he's-
for Ganon in Echoes of Wisdom.
Dude, no, he's talking to chat. Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in game we have
Yeah.
to go back there. Back.
What'd they do to
I
you?
mean,
What'd they do
he
to
just looks like a generic mob.
They
Does he
made him
not?
they made him a little too chibi for his own good, because like everything else is chibi, and he's supposed to be like this big pig beast, but like
Could you imagine
and then
this
Link Between-
motherfucker and then like the Ganon from like Breath of the Wild, you know, like the big Beast 4 version? Imagine if they met, like what the fuck?
I'm just saying, like, even in Link Between Worlds, he still has more wrinkles and he has eye bags. It's supposed to get off the point that he's a big pig, but he's also a really ugly pig. And his ears are pointy too, so it's like a beastly pig. They made his ears like a dog in Echoes of Wisdom. He's like a puppy. He's
That's
like
funny.
Spike from Tom and Jerry, but with red eyes. I hate to say it.
I'm sorry, Nor cut you off, Nathan. What were you gonna say?
No, it's fine. I'm just walking right now.
Oh yeah, the stream can't see the images, so I'm just going off of tangents.
No, yeah.
Whoops, my bad.
Yeah, I don't feel like showing Discord DMs. Not a fan of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Echoes of Wisdom looks. It's not. I'm not gonna say it looks cartoony. That's a non-issue. I'm saying it looks too chibi. That, at least for my tastes.
Holy shit!
Remember Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass,
my
Twilight,
ass.
at like the Phantom tracks. I'm not a Zelda guy, so I'm messing a bunch of stuff up. But just from what I've seen, Wind Waker and everything that looks like Wind Waker, that's also cartoony, but it also looks stylistically really pleasing and really nice. So, Spirit Tracks. Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass.
That one's...
I was saying
Those
Phantom
two are
Tracks and Spirit Glass for some reason.
Yeah, those games, IMO, since I played them, they're like, okay. They're like,
Yeah.
Did somebody say Spirit Tracks?
What the fuck?
I mentioned it as like a side thing in relation to Wind Waker. It wasn't
Dude,
like
Spirit
discussion on
Tracks
the game
is so funny.
itself, like here.
okay, you spelled it wrong. That's not how you spell her name. And also, no.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
And also, low blow. If you bring it up again, I ban you.
Why?
Lenny? Like the dude from The Simpsons?
In fact, hold on.
What the fuck?
See you in 24 hours, bitch.
No,
Damn, you
what
just
the
deleted
fuck?
his comments. Where did you ban him?
Oh, he's bad. He's bad.
Ban?
You're
Yeah,
banned.
get banned, sorry.
Never. What the fuck?
I do not care. That is a low blow.
Yeah, you really hate those videos, huh?
Well, no, I just don't like how they got me views.
Yeah.
I'm a better editor than that. Like, if you're gonna watch that, go watch one of my other videos. Alright, we've
Dude,
made
it's like if you went viral with paper, what's it called, rock, paper, and scissors stream.
That did not make me go viral.
No, I think it was like the same thing. Could
Dude,
you
I
imagine?
went to Petalburg. He's not there. Okay, Goombella.
But,
We headed over Goombella! Lock the fuck in!
what I'd really like to do at some point when I have free time
What
away
the
from all
fuck?
my finals and engineering work, I'd like to play the original Zelda, Zelda 1 on NES.
That game sucks ass.
Get me a pen and
On
paper,
NES?
and I'm just gonna power through it.
That game sucks.
I would
You're-
love to do that.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a very like
How to
poorly,
kill,
not poorly.
how to
but
kill
you can,
all enjoyment for
Maybe-
Zelda
No,
in one
you
go.
should play it, but like have like Nintendo Power or like the manual at the very least.
holy shit, your microphone! Oh my god.
Yeah.
Maybe the manual would be the way to go, but I'm thinking like pen and paper, map where I'm going, map where things lead, like a total exploration sort of thing.
Zelda.
As someone,
I want my adventure to feel like an adventure,
As
not like
someone
a
who-
step-by-step guide.
as someone
you
who's
know?
beat that game with very little help, that game sucks ass. And
Nintendo.
the
Dude,
pen
boy,
and
that game's
paper-
very aged.
Oh,
I mean, yeah,
Supreme.
but at the same time, I don't like how games as of recent have been holding your hand through a bunch of stuff either.
I like Zelda
Like-
2 more.
Zelda
Zelda 2 was worse. What are you talking
Zelda
about?
2 is one of the most ass games I have ever played.
That game's so dick.
I had more fun with it.
I mean, that's fair.
Zelda 2, in my eyes, it's an anomaly, but not one I look at with contempt. I'm curious about Zelda 2, really.
Yeah.
The only Zelda to this day to be part platformer, and that's also the one with like the downward sword thrust, and you bounce off the enemies. That's
Yeah.
really fun.
So-
I did that a few times on NES Remix too, and that was a blast.
So as someone who was curious,
I-
I decided to play it and beat it. That game is dog shit.
I had fun with like the pogo sticking the enemies with the sword when I played it on NES Remix too. That was a
Y'all grew
good
up with
time. I can't
Minecraft?
say the game's bad off of that bit alone.
I'm
That much is
not.
stopping me.
I'm not the biggest Minecraft guy, Diet Water. I played Minecraft like my cousin, and all we did was like, I don't know, like burn zombies with lava. That's my earliest memory of Minecraft. Oh my
I mean, I used to play it a whole bunch like when I was in like in middle school with friends. and
yeah,
whatnot on the
around
Xbox
middle
360.
school. Around middle school is when I actually started playing the game with friends, and yeah, that game's pretty. Minecraft's okay. I'm not the biggest Minecraft fan. Much more a fan of like. Oh, seen General Light. Okay, we have to ask around. How wonderful.
They murdered the woman that accused Jeffrey Epstein.
Let's not talk about.
I heard about that.
What do you mean?
Let's not talk about politics on stream.
Oh wait, you're on stream?
Yes, I'm on stream. Yeah, do not talk about politics.
Wait, I can't
Eat
talk
your
about.
fucking microphone.
I can't talk about Jeffrey Epstein.
Nope, not on
No.
stream. Shut the fuck up.
He's gonna pop up on like the names and shit.
None of that.
I'll DM it a little bit in like working.
What's up with
because
Bros
I have
Mike?
seen that.
It's just Jake's mic. It's just normal.
Dude, Jake, my friend. He's got another mic.
No, don't get another mic.
Oh, wait,
It's like just not as funny.
Yeah, I could use a better mic. I had a better mic before this, but I switched to this one because it sounds better in my opinion.
Nathan, remember IDK's mic and how fucked up his was?
No, Jake's is worse.
No, Jake's is 100% worse, but I remember how, like,
Well,
his is also pretty
IDK's
bad.
microphone was like, you know those Apple.
It was like an
you know-
old mother one.
Well, no, he had two. He had, you know, the Apple earbuds.
Yeah.
Yeah, he showed a picture of his earbuds. They were like, you know, the little microphone part. That part's like completely like cut in half. But he's using that to talk to us.
Sick.
And like, yeah. Oh, what do you know? Neat. Gotta walk around and not talk to locals.
Anyways, Zelda 1, I want to play with a pen and paper and like truly explore and learn things for myself.
More, I'm telling you, it's not gonna be as fun as you think.
I want to power through it. I think it builds character for me.
It does.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, go for it. That's what Delia thought when they played Yeek, but I don't think you're gonna have as bad a time as that.
Yeek is why would you compare Zelda 1 to Yeek? What is wrong with
I
you?
said you aren't gonna have as bad a time as that. Relax. Calm down. Calm down.
My older
There's some
brother-
things you just shouldn't say in the same sentence.
Cool your
my older
tits.
brother beat Zelda 1 without a guide as a kid. It took him like a month.
Must have came out with like a beard and he's wise.
I mean, it took the same. It took the same amount of time for me in 2 months.
Bro learned how to meditate in that time.
And then when Zelda 2 came out, he beat that in like a weekend. And now he wants me to play Blaster Master, which is a different game.
Blaster Master.
Blaster
That's the
Master.
rail shooter, right? Or is it
No.
a shoot 'em up?
No, it's like a
That sounds like a porno.
no, it's like a
No,
2D game.
I know Blaster Master. That's the one with the tank, right? The tank and the shooter.
I think so. It has like different
And it's like you're on wheels and you're just kind of going through terrain and you're shooting guys. It's like a platformer like of sorts.
Yeah, I
It was-
played it briefly, but I've been putting it off for years. I haven't finished it.
I played a little bit of it on the NES on
For a
Switch
Southern
Online,
Island?
I think.
What are you talking
I
about?
thought it was a decent time when I played, but like that was only for 3 minutes. Blaster Master. It's
We
got a
have to
fun
go-
name though. I like saying it. Blaster Master.
We have to go
That's
on a
good
fucking.
name.
It
Fetch
sounds like a
quest.
porno.
We have to go on a fetch quest.
What
for this
pornos
guy.
are you watching?
The ones where
No,
they
I don't.
die.
It's just you know. Yeah, the Blaster Master.
What are you?
But it just
talking
sounds like
about?
it, you know.
It sounds catchy and it sounds snappy. If that's the bar for porn titles, then maybe I should get a job with writing
Dude,
porn
do you not
titles.
know
I don't
Mother
know.
Knows Breast? Dude.
What are
the
you
fuck
is that
you
word-
lacking,
wordplay?
dude? That shit's-
Is the bar to cross just wordplay? Like
Yes.
comics have wordplay a whole bunch.
It's
Man.
like GPU wordplay.
Urinates on
It's
fellow
cheeky wordplay.
passenger for not being allowed to smoke.
Dude.
General White. Yep, I saw him.
What would Blaster Master even be a parody of? Because, like, to my knowledge,
City.
I don't
my
know.
knowledge, porn titles, they're just like wordplay off of existing phrases, but with like talk, replacing like the word talk.
How did we go from Zelda to porn?
Yeah, it's just cheeky wordplay.
CGI.
But what is Blaster Master wordplay of?
The original
I don't
Smash
know.
Bros. Released 26 years ago.
There you go.
Okay, floating thing in the sky.
As what if
I
instead
do
of
know where
Smash
that is.
Brothers, it was Smash Brothers. And I smashed my bros.
You need to get the fuck out of this beast. You need to be beaten senseless.
Fuck.
That's normal.
Fucking Jack's dying. Oh my god. That's normal.
Anyways, about Zelda
Okay.
again. What's the deal with all the timelines? We gotta bring that up in here, or is that a hot button topic?
What's
The
the what?
timelines?
Oh,
What
The
tangent?
Dude.
timelines.
I mean, didn't Nintendo
Oh.
confirm that? Like, dude, it doesn't fucking matter. Just like play whichever one you like.
The time, well, yeah, but the timeline.
In terms of lore, it means something.
I'm pretty sure the
Doesn't-
timelines
okay,
exist.
Even in terms of lore, it doesn't make sense because Breath of the Wild and Tears of the King completely fucked it over.
If I'm going to be completely like to my knowledge, I think the localization of Tears of the Kingdom just rewrote a bunch of shit. To my knowledge, it made the
Did
plot
it?
like from what I heard, like there was a bunch of plot holes that only came from localization
Wait,
regarding
for what?
Ganon. Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, I forgot what the localization. Like, I didn't really look into that. I just thought the story felt kind of weird. I don't know.
I
The story
think
was
that
a
is,
little off.
a lot of people say the story's off. Maybe that's like for credits to how like localization rewrote stuff. Because you don't hear this in Japan.
Yeah.
Is all
I mean,
I'm saying.
I don't know what the people in Japan are saying though. I feel like they might have issues with the story too because it's just kind of weird. I feel like it's I think I like Breath of the Wild story more.
The thing with the
Yeah.
localization for Breath of the Wild, they didn't touch the story on that one, but
Dude,
they
Breath of
did.
the Wild was very
But they
simple in its
did
story.
remove Link's inner thoughts. They made him silent,
Yeah, for the
which I don't really
adventure
like at
mode.
all.
Oh, in the
For-
Japanese he spoke?
In the Japanese, his thoughts for like the memory logs were his own.
The
They were
adventure
written in the
log
first person.
were written in first person.
They
Oh,
erased
okay.
those in the American localization
They just
and
made it-
just
they
give
just
it
made it,
regular
like-
narration.
Yeah. Tears of the Kingdom had cool moments in the story though, like
I believe
the Master Sword.
they
stuff
just
was-
want us to go to every location, right?
But back to the timeline. Nintendo said that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom
It's
are
at the end,
outside
right?
it. At the
Oh,
end, but
outside-
also
what the
outside. Outside in the sense that like it takes place at the end of all three timelines simultaneously.
But that doesn't make sense. Again, it fucking doesn't matter
Oh.
anymore. I feel like from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom onwards, they're not gonna fucking touch the timeline shit. They're just gonna continue off Breath of the Wild or some shit.
I mean, that's not true because with Echoes of Wisdom, they kind of went
My
back
internet
to.
is being fucky, so I'm gonna leave.
Okay, well,
Goodbye,
that
y'all.
one is like
See
a sequel to
Divewater.
Link's
Stream's gonna end
Awakening.
soon anyway.
Well, not.
I think
well, it
direct
has the same
sequels
style.
are.
It's not a sequel to Link's Awakening.
Is it not a sequel? I thought
It's
it was.
not.
Okay.
It has the same style as the remake though.
Okay, never mind then.
I don't know.
Alright, that was my
I'm a-
mistake. Okay.
I'm a big fan of Tears of the Kingdom. I did not mind the story. That was
It
pretty.
was okay. Listen, we're not saying it's bad. I had a really fun time
Breath
with
of
it,
the
but
Wild
it's just like
slightly better in my opinion. But in terms of like, I'm playing Breath of the Wild and Tears for gameplay, and I do enjoy Tears' gameplay a lot more.
Nintendo
Tears of the Kingdom
Live-
is a way more polished. What the fuck?
And now
But,
Hold on.
we will. Hey Tommy, welcome to the stream.
Hi, chat.
Yeah, we're
I'm
gonna
mildly
end here
sick.
soon.
I've
You're
reopened my
sick?
stream.
Like a little bit.
For
I
me,
have a sore throat right now, which is weird. It's probably from pollen.
Me too. But I usually don't have allergies,
see my
so
design in Monster Hunter. Is it cool?
I
Yippee.
will walk over here.
I'm looking at it now. Nintendo Live of 2024 in Sydney, Australia released an updated version of the timeline. As of now, this is
Oh,
the
did they?
most newest version as of August 2024.
Wait, where was that? Sydney, Australia?
Sydney, Australia, a live event. They showed off this graphic. This is the timeline as it
That's
stands.
cool. Okay. Not my. This one. Well,
Alright. Creation, it all
doesn't seem
starts
like
at
too much is
Skyward Sword.
different.
I think it
Yeah,
was
of
just to
course.
add newer stuff.
Yeah. So this is all just like what we know so far.
Alright. Creation, Sacred Realm is sealed, and then the establishment of Hyrule Kingdom is Minish Cap and Four Swords. Then the Hyrulean Civil
Yeah.
War was Ocarina of Time. This is where it splits. After Ocarina of Time, if
Yeah.
the hero is defeated, we go into the Imprisoning War and the Ruin timeline. With Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, Seasons and Ages, Link Between Worlds, Triforce Heroes. Oh, I forgot that's canon. And then the Era of Decline, which was Zelda 1 and Zelda 2. But if the hero was triumphant after the end of Ocarina of Time, then there's two branching
It's the
paths.
split. Yeah.
Child and adults. As a child, he does Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and Four Swords.
Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game. It's such a fun game.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
And as an adult,
Style.
Hyrule is sealed and then flooded, which leads to Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, and then Spirit Tracks. Outside of everything, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom.
I mean, I remember.
Ow.
I didn't remember seeing that one video
Ow.
made by Game Theory. Like, if they canonize Hyrule Warrior, they would just fix the issue of Breath of the Wild. I thought that was interesting.
Because game theory is reliable. It's no.
Okay, no, I'm
offense,
not trying to
man.
say
No
the
offense,
fucking the
man.
exact theory, but like them canonize. It says Hyrule Warrior. What is Hyrule Warrior? It's just a fucking mesh of all the three timelines. And what is Breath of the Wild? Breath of the Wild is a mesh of all three timelines.
It's not.
I'm not saying the
a
exact
that's
theory, man.
just a theory. A
A
game
game
theory.
theory.
Also, Nathan,
Thanks,
what hate do you
bro.
have on game theory?
No hate. I'm just saying they're not reliable evidence, bro.
I'm not saying they're
What do you
reliable
mean?
evidence. I'm not talking about their exact theory. I'm saying about their idea of, hey, if they canonize Hyrule Warriors, it would make. I'm not talking like. Nathan, fuck
Canonizing Hyrule Warriors sounds really stupid. I'm not gonna lie.
Did they actually?
you. No, it's not. It's yet to be, but like if. And then saying their idea makes kind of like a little bit more sense because if Hyrule Warriors was canon, then Breath of the Wild wouldn't have to be this weird like, connected thing.
Oh wait, I just realized
Oh my God.
something interesting is gonna happen because
Fuck you, Nathan.
Yeah,
Hyrule
Warriors big canon sounds so stupid. I'm
the upcoming Hyrule Warriors game is actually going to be canon, unlike the last two.
Reduce the damage.
Oh, is it
the
actually?
player
Wait,
takes
you're
by
telling me
half
Age of
when they
Calamity
have-
wasn't?
No, Age of Calamity was
Age
like
of
a
Calamity-
weird,
no, that
It
was
was like
that
a-
was like some weird timeline shit.
It was like a
Right,
weird
there was
alternate
some
reality.
time fuckery at the end of that one, wasn't
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of from the beginning.
But
Luigi
they're
Emblem.
making Age of Imprisonment to actually be like the full story. Like they
Really?
they
I
like,
forgot they were making.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
clarified
that kind of
yeah.
just snuck by during that Switch 2 Direct, I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, I forgot about that until just now. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
they're
I forgot
making-
about that too.
Like,
Wait, so
yeah.
that's gonna be after Tears of the Kingdom?
Well, it's the story that Zelda goes through in the past.
Oh, okay.
Do that.
That's cool.
'Cause that looks better.
Okay, I'm gonna be here for like 2 hours before I have to leave.
Welcome to the stream, Jonah.
Open stream? What's in the stream?
Dude,
Say hi to
no
chat.
way. Now we got Arctic, and then we got Arctic 2 and Arctic 3.
Oh, you're streaming right now.
Yes.
The Triforce of Arctics.
Stream's gonna end in like the next 10-ish minutes.
Uh,
10, 10, 10,
you're
Sahur.
How's
One-
school
one last
treating you,
thing.
Jonah? I'm assuming not well.
What's up?
How's school treating you? Like your schoolwork?
Probably
not well, right?
Right now it's actually fine because a lot of stuff just got out of the way. But like in the coming weeks, it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
I'm just enjoying my last couple of days of like
Last days before execution.
of solace.
Jonah, did you vote? Did you
72
vote for the
hours
straw
remain.
poll? Did you vote for the straw poll yet?
I did not. I did not. Let me see.
Yo, check
What's-
out the straw poll because.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Go.
And next. Oh, dude, fuck this, man. Immediately no. Can I vote for you to delete the game? Can I vote for you to like uninstall and quit your Rivals career?
No, because I would buy it for you again. And you're getting thrown into this. This won't happen till like July, August-ish. You have time to prepare. You're not going to, but you have time.
I'm not going to. I will give the people what they want.
It's your undoing. Just all I'm saying.
Oh God.
I don't think they would enjoy it if I wasn't getting my ass whooped.
Oh God.
I don't think it would be the same.
Dude, that.
Oh my God. He's God.
The demographics of the poll have changed drastically.
What are you doing on stream? I don't know.
Playing Paper Mario.
And
And I'm currently massacring this guy.
Don't play Strap Set instead.
Fuck no. Not right now.
No one wants to play that game.
Wait, what game?
That game is terrible.
That
That game
Oh,
is
Strap Set?
terrible, and
If
we
you
know
guys
it.
are gonna play
It's
that,
not terrible.
if you guys are gonna do that, don't do that here.
I mean, he is streaming. Yeah.
You guys should get Velatro multiplayer.
dude.
Velatro multiplayer. Everybody wants to watch that stream.
That might be a stream in the future.
Yeah,
Like a
that's what I'm
one-off.
I'm playing Twilight Peakress. Peak Princess.
Twilight Pancreas. That's awesome.
Pancreas.
Twilight Peak.
Twilight Bakery.
Yeah, Pancreas. It's my favorite game in this.
What are you
Twilight.
I
The Legend
mentioned
of Zelda.
this a little earlier, but like
You said Twilight Penis. Are you playing Twilight Penis?
I mentioned earlier on
The Legend of
Discord
Zelda
that like
Twink's
Twilight
Awakening.
Princess is the only Zelda game to my knowledge where a link from a different game interacts with a link in that game.
I'm already
They don't do that ever.
It's so hard.
hard.
It's alright in terms of different.
It actually interacts with Untitled Goose Game,
It's
where you
not
put
that.
the right
It's not that
like,
bad. Don't worry about it.
Thing is,
Zero Shade, I still have one missing.
I think the hardest part is figuring out what badges you want to wear. That's
Yeah,
that's where the hard
like
part comes
I'm
in.
wondering, like it's cool that they did it once, but I fear if they do anything like that again, it's just gonna become like multiverse MCU stuff, and I don't really want that. But it's nice that it happened once at the very least.
Okay, wait.
We're gonna be
do you wanna
shot
see
out of
me-
a cannon.
do you want to see me meet the Hero Shade? Because I can do it right now. His final encounter.
I'll take a gander.
Alright, we're gonna do that.
For those who aren't aware, Hero Shade
Those who don't
is
know.
the Link.
I'm gonna.
He's the Link from Ocarina of Time as the decrayed mummy zombie.
Actually, I'm gonna opt out because I do not wanna.
General White
See that?
is back. Yes, sir. We gotta be shot out of a fucking cannon.
Sure, I'm playing a mod right now that makes it changes some things, including making the magic armor not suck ass.
I mean, there are many ways.
Modded. Ew.
There are many ways in this
Ew.
game. There are many ways in this game to like break the game, hypothetically, like in terms of like strength. But like I don't give a fuck.
Personally, when I play like older games, I try not to mod the experience because I want
Same.
to play them as they were and judge them as they were.
That's how I usually do it. I play this game so much that like I don't care. I'm gonna do this one that changes the combat slightly.
I don't mind quality of life changes.
Like the most extreme change that like I see people actively parading around is playing a full conversion mod of Sonic 06 and then saying Sonic
I was gonna
06
say
wasn't
that,
that
yeah.
bad. You played a full conversion mod. You didn't play the original game. You don't get to say it's good.
quality of life changes aren't bad.
Okay, yo, Nora, you in the stream?
I'm
Alright, good. Alright, check this out.
We're
Here
gonna
it
get
is.
shot out of a fucking cannon! Yes!
There are two wolves.
I like this part.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna head out. Y'all have fun.
Alright,
This
see you,
sword in
man.
hand, return to me.
I'm gonna turn down Jake's volume real loud. Oh, you're already at
Yeah.
50.
Alright, goodbye, guys.
Okay, man.
Look at him. He has like a red eye and then a closed eye.
Bro is aura forming even as like a design.
Alright, here we go.
Oh yeah, Jonah, did you vote for the straw poll?
I just did.
Alright, cool. Don't tell me the results. I'm not gonna know till I
I didn't
actually...
check the results.
Yeah. You
Can I
Can
tell you
say
something about it though, Nathan?
you can tell me how many votes there are, I guess.
Is that the castle
Well, I
from
mentioned it
60
earlier.
from Ocarina of Time?
No, it's from the
Because
same-
someone spoiled it
Oh.
last night.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
entire area is
I'll just let you know
basically
that
clouds.
the demographics have changed drastically.
Drastically.
This is the
Yes.
seventh island in
Drastically.
Skill, like,
Yes,
Disregard
in
skills,
that
you
there
don't
are
need
more
50
votes,
tests.
like way more.
Way more. Define way more.
Only by the one true.
What'd you say it was last night?
I said, you mean 2 nights ago, right?
The
Yeah.
jump strike.
It was like, I mean, I think it was like
It was like 65,
God, yeah,
like-
this
right?
is so
it was
cool.
like a max of 50.
It's 77 now.
Okay, interesting. I mean, I'm gonna make a small YouTube video about it when I'm done with school, saying,
big
hey,
spin. The big
please
spin is
vote. There'll
awesome.
be like, and at that point I'll say, there's only like 5 days left before this poll ends or something. That might get some views and change it, but you know.
Sword, a technique known as the spin attack. The spear
I
will
wonder if
trigger-
Nintendo would do something like this
Is
today.
Hodan winning? I need to know.
Like, I know it's supposed to be a
I need to
different
know
version
that.
of
No.
Link, but
Good.
still, that's like one of their big mascots. You
I
know?
knew it wouldn't. The people,
Just showing him off as like this
people
this
don't want
ghastly
that.
mummy zombie.
Life energy is
What,
driven
who do you think the people want?
probably like, what, like Absa, Eliana,
Okay, before I do the
Sylv,
great spin, I'm gonna look around the environment.
Sylv, and like maybe Malo. Those are the
So,
4.
It's basically like
Literally
either
any-
landmarks, like that's
like,
the Fern Woods.
Out
that's
of the
River
workshop
Desert.
4, yeah, Malo makes the most sense. Oh,
Should we move
wow.
to a different VC?
The game is fucking
Nathan, are you
loud.
still streaming?
Yes, I am.
We should move to a different
You guys
VC.
got.
I
You
wouldn't
guys
want
gotta
to-
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good.
I don't believe you.
Anyway, we're getting shot out of a fucking Gannett.
Oh, I can actually reach that.
I mean, nobody's really talking right now. A lot of people are watching, not talking.
Wait, what happened to that guy? Why did he get timed up?
Shay, he brought Lanny.
Oh,
I'm gonna start doing that from now on. I wanna diverge my demographic from that to something else. If you bring it up, you get timed out. No questions asked. You get one, everybody gets one, if that makes any sense.
everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one. If you bring it up once, you're fine. If you bring it up twice, you're gone. And then Doppel is banned permanently, as most may know. Doppel, you wouldn't know.
Who's Doppel?
A guy who was hitting on diet water.
Oh, yeah. See
He's
you,
gone.
loser.
Yeah, he's gone.
Isn't Diet Water a minor?
Yes. Doppel.
Hey,
Alright,
mine-
yeah, see you, loser.
Doppel
Get
is
the fuck
also
out, man.
probably a edgy middle schooler, but you never
Even
know.
better. See
And
you, bro.
I
See ya.
didn't want. Yep, I didn't want to fucking
Your ass
find out.
out.
Hitting on people through fucking.
Okay, what was he expecting though? It's like, oh my, like, okay, like, what it's like when he hits it, when he, like, did he expect to get married to like this person one day and like at their
I don't
wedding?
know,
It's
but
like,
he was
yeah, we
being
met
really
through some
creepy
random
about it,
fucking
too.
YouTuber stream.
He was being really creepy about it too. I was just
Straight
uncomfortable.
man flirting.
I was very uncomfortable every time he spoke. It's just like, I think at one point he used the term "baby girl," and
Let me see you do
Ew.
your dance. Let me see it twirl.
yeah, I wonder why he
Yo.
used that term. Maybe it's because minor.
Yeah, I mean it's
I
accurate.
mean, yeah, because probably when you're like a fucking grown-ass man, most minors are like babies. So, yeah, thanks for making sure we know you're a gross
Well, we
weirdo.
don't know this guy's age, but most likely.
That really was a Twilight Princess.
Hey, mine.
Anyway, yeah, no, Doppel is banned. That guy,
Dude, he was he banned the Diddy on Blood.
Holy
Holy
hopefully
shit.
doesn't show up again. If he
Who
does,
got banned?
huh? Ooh,
Who got banned? What
Some
happened?
guy that was hitting on a minor.
yeah, one of my
A Diddy on
viewers,
Blood.
one of my viewers who is a minor was getting hit on by some guy who probably a
in the
middle
chat?
schooler, but you never know. And
I mean, even if he was, like, he can fucking go.
I don't want him.
I mean, the only difference, in my opinion, is hopefully he goes out of it. But
Anyway, yeah, for future reference, for those who are on the stream, You mention my 2 most popular videos at all, you're probably getting banned. You're probably getting banned. Am I unlisting those? No, those are important histories for the channel. But yeah, most likely you're getting banned if you even bring it up. You get one. You get one though.
Everybody gets one.
Yeah, and in certain contexts,
How are you gonna
get,
keep track?
You keep. I'll know. I'll remember.
He'll store it in his mind
bank.
bank.
Because I would know. More importantly, if it obviously, if it makes sense, like we're talking about channel analytics, then I don't really care if you bring it up or not. But if you just go to my chat and ask for the next, because last stream I got a question about when are you making the next thing. Fuck no, you're getting banned. Fuck no, you're.
Also, like, you have almost every single frame of that character just like milked. Like, you've done it all.
Yeah, I've done
like,
it all. I've done it all.
What more is there to do?
There's not a lot else to do. Oh my god. Like, what do you want from me?
Yeah. Frame by frame analysis of like the whole show.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
maybe April Fools. April Fools. We are
like.
I am potentially working on an April Fool's video for next year that I record this year, which I think would be really funny.
So just like really far in advance?
Yeah. Like I finish editing it and then I have it set to Premiere. It's a very light edit too. I think I'm gonna just jump on this guy. I kind of wanna.
It's almost like you're Super Mario.
It's true.
In real life.
True.
Oh, shit, like a Metal Mario. Super Mario in real life.
Super Mario and spaghetti. Spaghetti. Oh my god, that was scarily accurate.
That was pretty good.
That was
Thank
very
you.
accurate.
Thank you, Jacob.
You're welcome.
How did you do that so fucking well?
Screaming, I assume.
Yeah, probably. Oh no.
Basically, it's like talking, but like really loud.
Oh ho ho.
I don't remember this part of the game all that well. Oh, I do. I know the events that lead to this, but I don't remember exactly what to do. Yeah, it's been so many years since I played this game. Right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save, and we'll call it a stream, because I got some.
Because no one is here. Bye,
no one's here, and I have schoolwork. Well, I do said schoolwork, probably not. But I have schoolwork, and I'm gonna start that, or I will draw Mario, because I was supposed to. Alright, chat, I will definitely do the outro. Alright, chat, thank you so much for watching, I appreciate it. We'll probably have a stream next week, too. Bye-bye.